Memorial Day control class. So for today, you're going to need a magic circle, or you can use some magic bands or maybe a ball. And you can, so when we go on the outside of the legs, you could use the band, or if you want to use a ball when we squeeze between the legs. So that would be great. Of course, grab your water. I'll see how well I can kick this off to the side again, since it's my amusing thing to do. All right, good. So today I am reading from Joe's book, Return to Life. And this is his book. Let's see, was it 1945 that he wrote this book? And even though we still use this book very heavily, and it's got most all of his original mat exercises, we know that he updated a lot of this information by the time of his death, basically 20 years later, but he's still got some amazing things. So, bodily house cleaning with blood circulation. This is the equivalent of an internal shower. As the spring freshets born of the heavy rains and vast masses of melting snows on mountains in the hinterlands cause rivers to swell and rush turbulently onward to the sea, so too will your blood flow with renewed vigor as the direct result of your faithfully performing the contrology exercises. These exercises induce the heart to pump strong and steadily, with the result that the bloodstream is forced to carry and discharge more and more of the accumulated debris created by fatigue. Contrology exercises drive the pure, fresh blood to every muscle fiber of our bodies, particularly to the very important capillaries, which ordinarily are rarely ever fully stimulated once we have reached adulthood. As a heavy rainstorm freshens the water of a sluggish or stagnant stream and whips it into immediate action, so contrology exercises purify the blood in the bloodstream and whip it into instant action, with the result that the organs of the body, including the important sweat glands, receive the benefit of clean, fresh blood carried to them by the rejuvenated bloodstream. Observe the beneficial effects that contrology exercises have on your heart action. All right, very good. So a lot of times people are like, "Oh, wait, contrology Pilates doesn't get my heart rate up." Well, hopefully it does get your heart rate up. Pilates didn't really believe that your heart rate should go too super high. He wanted it to get going, probably in the fat burning into that nice cardiovascular area. So that's kind of what he designed. Now, when you move through a mat flow, you would know exactly what exercises you were doing, and you would just go from one to the other, which does actually increase the heart rate quite a bit more than you would expect. All right, once again, that's enough talking, enough reading. Let's get going. I know it's a little bit dark, but it's such a beautiful day with the clouds and the flowers. I think you can still see what I'm doing, but I figured this background is so beautiful. Let's just enjoy it. All right, laying back with that magic circle, let's go ahead and find that nice long spine. Feel the base of the neck down into your mat. Feel the sacrum nice and heavy. Put a little squeeze on that penny in between those butt cheeks. Pull the navel in and get those ribs down into that mat. Now breathe. Hopefully you were breathing just a little bit even as you did that, but keeping that all in mind. Just breathe. Relax those shoulders. Let the thighs just hang heavy, helping you stabilize that sacrum. Taking those hands up above you. Inhale as you stretch those arms back, but keep those ribs tucked into the mat. And inhale. Exhale, bringing it back in. Inhale, exhale. Keep those shoulders. You want to open up those arms just a little bit, just to make sure that you're not squeezing those shoulders. Go right ahead. Now set those hands down by your side. Pull the navel in and lift those legs into tabletop. Flex those feet and press those heels out away from you just a little bit. Knees go out away from you, pulling the navel in. So as the knees go one way, those ribs press into the mat to counterbalance that action. Good. So instead of letting this happen, pull and counterbalance that action. Set that down. Grab that magic circle, putting it between those hands. We're going to go to those hundreds. So inhale, lifting up those legs. Take them up to 90 degrees. Curl up, scooping out, imagining you have that nice hammock, and begin to squeeze that magic circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 4, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that between those legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that in and stretch those legs out. Place this magic circle right kind of on that sternum, the bony part here. And hanging on, we're going to do our roll-ups. Flex those feet, stretch those heels out away from your body, and feel length through these hip flexors. We want to use them as little as possible for this roll-up. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, take the forehead to that magic circle. Squeeze that magic circle into the belly and roll over, taking the head to that magic circle. Now keep that magic circle pressed into that belly, rolling out and around it, and rolling up and down, and rolling up and down. When it gets hard to come up, press that magic circle into the belly and feel that length, and then stretch that waist into that mat. Stretch, lengthen, 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 even as you roll. And 2 more. Good. Lengthen even as you roll. Stretch those heels out, stretching it out. Good. Now hold that magic circle right in between those hands. Take one leg up, point that toe. Flex the foot of the bottom leg and lift it and lower. Lift and lower. Feel how those abdominals have to squeeze in. Now hold that as if you're lifting that leg, and circle 1 and circle 2, circle 3, circle 4, circle 5, reverse, circle 1, circle 2, circle 3, hold, squeeze that magic circle, and 1 more, and scissor kick to switch, point that lifted leg, and now pull those ribs in and lift that bottom leg. Feel that engagement of the belly. Good. 1 more lift, and circle 1, circle 2, circle 3, squeeze that magic circle. Last circle this way and back the other way. Stretch and stabilize with that leg that's on the ground. Nice. And bringing it down. Good. Now we're going to take this magic circle and we're going to scoop it up and begin to bring one leg in, then the next leg, one leg, 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 then the next leg. Take that between the ankles and hands are up, holding that hammock. Find that hammock, stretch it out, and then pull it in. Stretch it out, pull it in, stretch it out, pull it in, stretch it out, pull it in, stretch it out, pull it in. One more, pull it in. Take it between those arms and stretch. Tap, 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 tap. Take just a second to breathe. Stretch it out. Put that magic circle between those ankles. Hold that head up, pressing the head back into these fingertips, and then lift and lower. Lift and lower. Pull the navel in as you lower those legs for 3, 2, and 1. Bring that in, and we're going to lift this up. And whoops, yep, and bring, twist and twist, 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 twist. Now we're gonna bring that up and do long legs with the twist. So twist, 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 and twist. Bring that in. Grab behind those thighs. Pull those thighs in, squeezing out all the air, and rock side to side. All right, excellent job. Stretch that. Getting and curl, 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 curl. Good. Stretch that out. Nice job. Good. Now let's turn over onto the belly and grab that magic circle, stretching it out. Take the hands to the top of this magic circle. Squeeze that penny between those butts. Pull the navel up and in. Stretch up and down. And stretch up and down. Stretch up and down. Stretch up and down. Now, take that magic circle out ahead of you. Inhale up and side bend one way, side bend the other. Bring it down. Inhale up, side bend, and down. Inhale up, side bend, and down. Inhale up, side bend, and down. Press back into those heels, pulling the navel off that belly and into child's pose, stretching that back out. Good. Excellent job. Now, we're going to take this back down, getting to those single leg kicks. So, squeeze that magic circle between those hands. Pull the navel up and in. Almost feel like your hips are lifting up off of the mat. You feel the butt squeeze. You feel nice and long, neck is long, and then we kick. 1, 2, stretch. 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 And bring it down. Excellent job. Now, let me take care of that. Now, take the magic circle between those ankles. Good, holding it. Take the hands behind the back, squeezing. Now, press that magic circle up and kick and stretch. Change the neck, change the hands, bring it down, stretch and up. Change the hands, change the way the head is going, lengthen those legs and press it up. Stretch, press and down, stretch, good. And up and down, lengthen and press and up and down and great. Drop that magic circle, pressing on up. Bring the heels back, or the butt to sit back on those heels, pulling the navel up and in. Now, doing some assisted push-ups, which strangely are hard. So get that magic circle beneath that sternum, beneath the bony part of that chest. So, and pressing up, I've got a little bit of a Pilates V. I'm pulling my navel up and in, feeling that length in the lower back. And I'm going to press down and press down and press down, press down, press down. Good. And set those knees down. Roll it back onto that child's pose. Good. Excellent job. Now, let's come back up again. Find that bony part of the sternum. Press back into that plank. Squeeze, opening the shoulders and tricep pressing. Good. Excellent job. Can we lift one leg and down? And lifting the next leg. And down. Knees come down, rolling back. And come on up. Let's move to the bar portion. Grab a drink of water while we have just a second. All right. Moving to that bar portion. So let's get into those calves. You're more than welcome to make this a balance challenge and not hang on to your bar, or you can just have a simple hand onto that bar. Put that magic circle between those ankles, and we're going to start parallel. So squeeze that magic circle and raise those heels. Good. Inhaling, exhaling. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you hold it up? And just little pulses right at the top. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Put those legs into a Pilates V. So now we're getting into the inner thigh. We're squeezing that butt a little bit more. Pull the navel up and in and lift and lower. Lift and lower, keeping that squeeze. Good. Excellent job. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up at the top and just pulse, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake it out. Now we go internal rotation. So fix that magic circle or ball, whatever you may be using. Go internal rotation. Even though you're internal, Still try to put a little squeeze on that butt. Pull the navel up and in and lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Pull this up. Keep those ribs tucked. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pulses at the top. Little pulses at the top for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Go ahead and stretch that out just a little bit because we're not done with those calves. Take that magic circle, putting it on the outside of the leg. So not on the knee joint, but just a little bit below. We're going to start parallel again, but now you're going to plie. So the knees are going to go over the second and third toes. You've got to hold this magic circle open, and you're going to lift and lower, keeping those knees bent. Inhaling, exhaling. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top and just pulse it. Pull the navel in, nice and tall for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Excellent job. Turning that magic circle, or keeping the magic circle where it is, but turning the feet out into that Pilates V. So you may need to bring the heels in a little bit closer so that as you plie those knees over your second and third toes, that's what holds the magic circle open. So inhaling up, tucking those ribs, and begin to lift and lower those heels. Good. Breathing. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. And we can't forget pigeon toes. So curl those toes in, pull the navel up and in. Those knees are toward each other, but yet they're having to hold that magic circle open. Pull the navel up and in, tuck those ribs, lift and lower, lift and lower. Good. Inhaling, lengthening the spine, exhaling, holding on to all that length. Pilates is about how long can you keep your spine. Hold that up at the top and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that magic circle. Roll those ankles one way, roll them out the other. Good. Nice job. Nice job. Okay, now we're really going to get into our balance challenge now. So you have the option to maybe set your magic circle on top of your chair or your bar and bring your leg up here. Or you can challenge that balance by either coming down to the floor and making what we call here, or even bringing it out to the side. So I'm going to opt to have my balance, my magic circle on the ground, and I don't want to smush it too much. Now I'm going to take my leg forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward, back, forward, back. Open that leg up, external rotation, but don't let the hip fall back. Just open up at that joint and lift, lift, lift. Pull the navel in. Feel those ribs tuck for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Shake that leg out. I think my standing leg hurts a lot. Find that length, find that balance, find the midline. You can take the hand behind the head or straight up, and we're going to go forward, back, forward, back. This is definitely not my better side. Forward, back, forward, back. Turn that toes up toward the ceiling, but without dropping that waist or those hips, and go up and down, up, 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 up. Come on up. Shake those legs out. Shake those legs out. Now, we're going to go back to the other side for bicycles one way, then the other way, because I love bicycles. All right, now again, as we bicycle, you want to feel a stretch through the front and then through the back of the leg. So once again, find that balance. Inhaling, finding your midline. That's the secret. Let's take that leg back, stretch it, curl, and then bring it forward. Stretch, curl, bring it forward. Stretch, curl, bring it forward. Stretch, curl, bring it forward. Bring it the other way. Up, back, and stretch. Up, back, and stretch. Up, stretch, and stretch. Come on up. Tough work. Tough work requires a lot of control, but you can do this. Great thing is you're at home, so you can fall a few times. I'm going to edit out a few bloopers myself. Hopefully you haven't seen them, but just know that they're there. All right, so now working on to that second side. Find your balance, pulling that navel up and in, and work back, curl, and forward. Work back. All right, working on that second side. Find that nice balance, stretching, and back and forward, back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. Now take it the other way. Last one. Good. All right. And there you go. It's hard. Good. Now, last exercise for today are going to be our tuck and pulls. Again, think about using the lengthening of the back and not just a pelvic tilt. So start from the top of the head, then move it down toward the butt. Again, for these, you can opt to set the ring on your chair, or you can exercise. We're going to set the magic circle on your chair or your bar, and you're going to squeeze that magic circle to engage the back and the abdominals. And you're going to bring this in, and then you're going to stretch back. Bring it in, stretch back, squeeze that magic circle. Think lengthen the back as you work through here. Squeezing that magic circle or ball, opening the chest. One more. Good, excellent job. Now, moving to that other side. I'm gonna keep that here so you can see. Squeeze that magic circle, feel that back up nice and long. Pull the navel in, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze that magic circle. Think lengthen the back Don't think pelvic tilt. Think curling through the back, then extending through the back, curling through the back, extending through the back while squeezing that magic circle. You have 2 and you have 1. Excellent job. If you'd like to, you can try to do a couple with a nice squeeze that magic circle and try it with the balance. I can only get 2. All right, and squeeze the other side. Stretch, squeeze, stretch, squeeze, stretch. Excellent job. Now, setting that magic circle down. Let's do a couple of ballet stretches on your chair or your bar. So first one, take that foot up. Hips are nice and square, so don't let the hips angle. And then lift up and over, trying to keep the belly off of that thigh. Let the shoulders relax while you pull the navel in. Good. Now, open it up, taking it to the side. Try not to let the knee just sink. Pull the navel up and in. Get those ribs tucked, and then go up and over, stretching into that side. Then curl, twisting. And taking it the other way, stretch back and lift. See if you can keep those hips square. Pull the navel up and in, extending through the back, lengthening the leg. And take it down. Let's do that other leg. So taking that up, we're square to that leg for now, or toward that foot for now. Hips pulling up and in. Try not to just dump into that knee joint. Lift up and over, scooping out, having that hammock, but let the shoulders relax. Now open it up, getting that nice inner thigh. Again, don't let the knee just drop. Pull up and in, tuck those ribs, and up and over. Now, toward that thigh, and then away. Try to feel that stretch through that hip. Pull the navel up and in and feel extending through the back. Good. And take that down. Bring the heels together. Pilates V. Pull the navel up and in. Find that coin. Inhale, lift the heels, trying to keep the heels together. In the air, hold. And then slowly lower with the exhale. Inhale up. Slowly lower with the exhale. Last one. Inhale up. And slowly lower. Thank you very much for joining me for this control class. I hope you've had or did have a wonderful Memorial Day. For those of you who are mourning losses from wars or veteran losses, then my condolences to you, and I hope you had a good day remembering the good things about those you have lost. And for those of you celebrating the beginning of summer, I hope you were able to enjoy it even though we're in a very difficult and interesting time. Thank you so much.